Checking desks and coffee lids, rolling cases, rubber skids. You zip the winter into cloth. I tucked a note behind the broth. Platform chimes cut through the air. We stood between the yellow squares. Kitchen clock with crooked hands, toast crumbs bright as desert sand. You blew the stove small pilot blue. I folded maps that featured you. Receipts curled up like matchbox ash. The kettle hissed, then went to black. No promises to break or keep, just one last warmth where words run dry. We held the glow a second deep, then let it lift, then let it fly. A single note hangs, then turns to dust. Airport glass and weathered frames, gate numbers mouthing quiet names. You touch my sleeve, the silence grew, like candle ends that still shine through. We didn't beg the sky to mend. We warmed the part that had to end. Fire kiss goodbye. Two breaths, one spark, enough to mark a map through dark. If streets forget the way we were, the covering keeps our little blur. Kiss goodbye, hands loose, eyes dry. We left a light and let it lie. Taxi doors, a winter lane, steam from grates, a slower train. I tucked the stub inside my coat. The day moves on, the amber floats. The amber floats. The amber floats. Turnstiles chime at 5:07. Platform dust rolled, trains were breathing. A suitcase wheel carved faint, wet circles. She looked up once, the station tilted, announcements thin, the rails went silver. I felt my pockets empty of noise. plastic windows. She paused at pairs, press one for weather. A glance across the checkout islands, cut through lists and week-old headlines. The line moved on, my pulse kept still. No script, no flair, just sudden focus, like streetlights learning where to stand. The ordinary lost its echo, a compass settled in my hand. When her eyes struck me, doors lined, clocks along their tired grind, buses bowed at yellow lines, crosswalk paint felt newly signed. When her eyes struck me, noise grew kind. The day confessed what it had tried to hide. A low string climbs the length of pavement. One bright band writes our name in rain at the stoplight stitched its pattern. Receipts fluttered in the pocket map. We passed the window stacked with radios. Each dial found a cleaner station. She didn't talk, she didn't need to. The signal carried everything. When her eyes struck me, streets made room. Elevators learned a softer tune. Keys unlocked with gentle clicks. All the rooms breathed out their gathered gloom. When her eyes struck me, truth rang through, and every simple thing felt new. Porch light clicked, the drizzle faded, shoes by the mat, the evening slow. She set her coat across the chair. The quiet kept the look she gave. Gravel lot under halogen crowns, roll up doors shiver, throwing sounds. Your jacket clips a spark through air, my battered radio dares to blare. We slam the trunk, the night looks up, two storms in boots, one paper cup. Cast iron snaps, the faucet ticks, a freight horn folds through city bricks. You tap the map with coffee ring, I tune your name on a low string. The mail slide claps, we trade a grin. The morning amps us from within. No velvet hush, no careful fade. We wire the truth to what we made. If quiet begs, we shake it loose. Turn down the fear, turn up the fuse. This love sounds wild, like steel on stone. A backbeat born in skin and bone. It howls through walls we used to mine, kicks every locked up door behind. We won't reduce, we won't rewind. This love sounds wild and fully alive. String spit sparks into the night. Street lights tremble, knuckles light. When sirens pass and rent comes due, we mark the bar and count us through. If days go dull and engines cough, we build a chorus rough enough. You throwed my hands one open lane, we drive the loud through every rain. This love sounds wild, no dimmer switch. A kick drum heart that will not glitch. It shakes the dust from every room, sets crooked frames to straighten soon. We won't reduce, we won't divide. This love sounds wild and on our side. We lock the door, the hallway hums. The world hears where our thunder comes. Apartment buzzer, stutter noon. Microwave blinked its endless zeros. You rolled a t-shirt, flagged the chair. I set a nail and leveled air. News ran captions, none of us said. We chose a voice without a shout instead. Crosswalk counted down to one. Workers chalk a lane and cones. Post office line, your shoulder worn. You wrote our name across a cardboard form. A note in my pocket read by lines, be brave. The smallest orders keep the day. If volume falls to barely on, we tune our lives until they're strong. Through hallway echoes, keys and pans, we raise the roof with open hands. I'm still screaming love through dishes and rent, through lemons and lists and messages sent, across the hinge that squeaks at 10, past quiet hours and rules of men. I'm still screaming love in traffic at home, a signal bright enough to roam. A low string climbs like a stairwell light. One bent note steadies and holds. We argue soft, then sweep the floor. Tape lifts dust from years before. You mark a date, I fix the shelf. We give the room a brand new self. What broke at noon, we name by night. We sign the wall, we're here, we'll fight. I'm still screaming love through Monday rain, through grocery aisles and window pane, across the bus that grounds uphill, through office doors that slam at will. I'm still screaming love on every street until our footsteps learn the beat. Porch light hums, the hallway cools. Shoes find pairs, the night makes room. You lock the latch, I kill the scream. The quiet answers what we mean. Stove clicks twice, the pilot wakes. Dishes fog, the window shakes. Your sweater sheds a thread of red. It snags my cuff, won't leave my head. Radio murmurs kitchen news. You smile and every wire moves. Turn Turnstiles cough, a nickel shine, rain rides down the power line. Your message hums against my knee, the bus grows warm from road to seat. A neon sign mispronounces rain, yet all I hear is your refrain. Count to 4 and light the match, let quiet loosen from its latch. If fear lands heavy on the fret, we press it down and strike instead. Heartstrings on fire, pull and sing, smoke in the ribs, gold on the string. Street learns our tempo, doors unlock, we tune the hour, we shake the block. Heartstrings on fire, brave and clear, heat drawing harmony near. Mailbox mouths another bill, hinge needs oil, the night stands still. You twist the jar, I find the key, small chores talk in melody. We trade our breath across the room and set the dimmer back to bloom. Heartstrings on fire, bright and true, spark stitching daylight through. Frames hang straight, the sidewalks rise, the city opens both its eyes. Heartstrings on fire, loud and kind, burning the dust from the mine. Kettle quiets, the sink runs clear, shoes by the mat, the stairs draw near. We kill the lamp, the heat stays bold, a thin red line where hands still hold. Here, darling. Coffee shop glow on a rainy block, paper came out warm, you hummed in the clock. Stables click time on a counter scarf, your melody sifted the room from afar. You tuned your breath to the copier's drum, and all my careful seams went backseat glass wore beads of rose, wipers counted slow and bold. You sang along to a station with snow. cracked old chorus that somehow knew. Street signs nodded like they heard, and something split inside each word. No grand speech, no lifted hand, just notes that found where I would jam. You loosened bolts I couldn't see and turned the latch inside of me. You sang me to pieces, clean, not cruel. Took off the armor, screw by screw. Laid every shard on the dashboard light. Named what fit and what said right. You sang me to pieces, room by room, until the truth could finally bloom. A narrow line of tone held steady, then bent like a street at dusk. Windows answered in tremble. Home again, fan blades drew slow rings. You poured the tea, the kettle didn't sing. We spread my pieces on the table's grain. You hummed them gentle into lane. No glue required, only breath. A map rebuilt from what was left. You sang me to pieces, faults undone. Reframed the frame, let daylight run. What couldn't speak found place to live. What didn't fit learned how to give. You sang me to pieces, start to end, and handed back a shape that Mailbox thumped the hallway still. You closed your eyes, the quiet filled. A single note hung over tile, and all my scattered parts aligned. The block went dark, the stairwell hushed. We found the stove, the pilot flushed. You cupped the match, I shielded wind. A camping pot began to sing. Numbers on the oven blinked, 12 o'clock in stubborn ink. We sat on crates and watched the walls learn shadows shaped by us, not balls. Your scarf held warmth against my chin. The day took color from that skin. Not every fire roars to speak. Some start in hands that choose to keep. We learn to nurse the smallest glow, to build a room from what we know. This is the flame we became, steady between the door and frame. It climbed the pages, keys and rails, stayed bright when switches failed. Not borrowed light, not stage display. The flame we became holds sway. A low string kindles, climbs the fret, then hangs like filament before it sets. Rent due forecast bent to gray. We boiled soup and named away. Space heater hummed, the tea went round. Our coats made tents upon the ground. If storms returned or fuses blew, we'd strike one line and see it through. This is the flame we became, patient as kettles, sure as trains. It pushed the winter from the tiles, laid copper edges on our miles. No borrowed shine, no brighter claim. The flame we became remains. Matchbox shut the hallway slow. Smoke drew rings that chose to go. We turned the latch and left behind a warmer outline on the blind. You gotta invite. A man needs a woman to love him all the time, to love him when he's up, kick him when he's down. A woman to stand by him right there in his grave. A good-hearted woman to make things right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I do. You know it. You know it. Know it. I got to have it. Have to have it. Have to have it. Yeah. you know it, know it, know. I got to have it, have to have it, have to have it. Balcony dawn on a slatted chair, basin leaves tilt to the square. You dust a record, set it down. The needle finds a grainy crown. Tin mug sweat on the wooden rail. We hum along to dust and mail. Bell rings at the harbor bend. Messenger strap rides to the wind. Arrow lights blink over tar. A mural lifts from the underpass wall. Your shadow steps beside my wheels. The city clicks and quiet heals. Elevator chimes become our count. Door seals hush the echo out. We trade a rhythm, palm to palm. The crowded day turns open calm. Wild notes of us, born from small things. Screen door springs and subway strings. We tune the hour to fit our stride. Turn random noise to something wide. Wild notes of us, bright, untamed, ordinary air. A clean riff climbs the fire escape, then dives to open chords that hang like a rope. Calendar squares with crooked pens, receipts gone pale in rubber bands. You shake a rug, I oil the lock. A sparrow taps the window's chalk. We learn the chorus stitch by stitch. No spotlight needed, only pitch. Wild notes of us, quarry echoes, rooftop wire, crosswalk breath and kettle tire. We catch the spark on every turn. Let sidewalks drum and stairwells burn. Parking garage breathes a concrete fall. Elevator blinks its patient law. I hang a coat, I'm not the strap. Wipe subway grit from shoes and mat. The sink comes low, I scrub the pan. Fold anger small, become a hand. Pharmacy glow at 1:45. I buy the tea that soothes her lungs. The night clerk stamps a paper bag. I tuck the receipt where worry snags. Streetlight puddles blur and stir. I cross the quiet, lean toward her. No thunder speech, now swinging doors. I move the furniture inside the roar. I turn the volume down to 2. Let the heat do what words can't do. I'm raging soft for her, a storm that folds its wings. I bite the spark, protect the room, and fix the smaller things. I'm raging soft for her, not flames but steady light. I keep the fuse from jumping walls and hold her through the night. A low, low note climbs like a stair in dusk, then rests on open wide. I smooth the note she left on the fridge. Call back the bank, reset the switch. I stitch my temper into thread and patch the corner of the bed. If traffic claws at every nerve, I drive it slow so love can serve. I'm raging soft for her, a tide that will not break. I let the roughness learn to breathe and shoulder what it takes. I'm raging soft for her, a pilot light that stays. I keep the city off her chest and usher in the day. Curtains lift, the kettle rests. Phone face down, our breathing sets. The street grows kind beneath our floor. I lock the latch and want no Toaster coils drew orange lines, keys in a dish made quarter chimes. I walked a riff along the hall. She tied her hair against the wall. The doorway held the morning train. I leaned on wood and shaped the grain. Tram windows shook a late day blue. Backpack weight sat close to you. I thumbed the strings inside the case, kept time on denim, need to lace. The paper cup gave off its steam. Your mouth remembered how to beam. Not for applause, not for the charts. I aim the sound at both your cheeks. Let corners lift like modest flags. Let tired rooms turn warm and speak. dishwasher ticks its measured run. Ceiling fan draws circles from the sun. Her mug still holds a cinnamon trace. A wooden spoon keeps time on the sink steel face. Phone alarms nudge 5 apart. I catch her cadence in the stars. Mailbox flags lean east by noon. Sprinklers stitch the sidewalk bloom. Train gate bells cut through the trees. Bike spokes chatter back the beach she leaves. Left turn signal, amber rain. Every blink repeats her name. Not loud, not lost, just woven through the pulse that rooms remember true. I step where all her measures fall and find my footing after all. Her rhythm stayed on countertops and curbside stones, in elevator glides and dial tones. It steers my breath across the day, keeps cabinets soft and clocks at bay. Her rhythm stayed, no banner raised, just ordinary things that learned her phrase. A clean line climbs, bends once for weather, then settles on an open chord that holds. She used to count the stairs in twos, stir tea clockwise, tie her shoes, tap lyrics on a folded receipt. Leave lights one notch above complete. I meet those habits like a friend and let their quiet carry me again. Her rhythm stayed inside the hush of closing doors, in midnight routes and grocery floors. It tunes the street to something kind, moves picture frames and steady minds. Her rhythm stayed unchanged, unafraid. The metered grace that did not fade. Night bus sighs, the curtains breathe. A distant horn draws out beef. I set the spoon, the room keeps time, and walks her pattern line by line. Oh, Escalator teeth bit through noon. Shopping bag handles trimmed our grooves. A metal rail pop blue between palms. You laughed, my sleeve kept catching stars. Freezer doors breathe clouds on glass. We traced a route with finger paths. Crosswalk shipped, the light went white. Streetcar cables hissed above the stripe. Your wool had kissed my cheek with static. Coins rang out like pocket comets. We took the stairs two flights too far. The hallway bulb blinked on that scarred. Those tiny flares were not alarms. They found our skin and called it warm. We learned to meet them without flinch. A brief bright stitch to make us knit. Where the sparks loved us, under wires and winter sleeves, on door frames, carts, and elevator seams. Where the sparks loved us, touch to touch, a quick blue gloss, a little universe that chose our cross. They came and went, and still they knew. Where the sparks loved us, I loved you. A clean climbing line, a hell note flashing like cable light before it settles. The engine sulked at mile 19, hood propped up, the shoulder lean, you clipped the red, I set the black, the battery woke with a foxfire snap. Radio hummed like a far-off hive. We shut the latch and rolled the line. Where the sparks loved us, jumper arcs and laundry clicks, the stove igniter counting flicks. Where the sparks loved us, porch lights, snow and subway hiss, a split-second kingdom at our wrists. They never stayed, but always proved. Where the sparks loved us, we moved. Night washed down the quiet blocks. A fuse box purred behind the locks. You turned the key, the hallway glowed. A soft brief flare that rode us home. You're being out of pawn-shop glass held winter light, a layaway case, a barcode bite, bus pass warm inside my sleeve, calluses inked where frets would cleave, radiator hiss kept time with rain. We learned an intro on a kitchen drain. Motel ice clacked, blue and thin, setlist bled on a napkin grin. Toll coins chimed inside the dash, exit signs stitched miles in lash, fast food crowns on amps that shook. We tuned to roads the Atlas took. Wipers clicked a count off clean, laundry drums taught 16. Nothing grand but always true. A riff would raise what we could do. Raised by our riffs, fed by the wire, we found our names inside the fire. They taught our lungs a way to stay, to stand in flood and face the day. Raised by our riffs, scratched into steel, we built a roof from what we feel. Neck bends lean like siren wire, pick scrapes carve daylight out of tin. A single note holds traffic still, then lets it spin. Rent slips curled beneath the door. We hung our coats on one small cord. When shifts ran thin and nights ran long, a thrift store amp kept us strong. If luck went dark, we lit the seam. The smallest lick restored the beam. Raised by our riffs, taught by the hum, we crossed the frost and did not numb. They signed our papers, stamped our street, turned cracked cement to steady feet. Raised by our riffs, etched into bone, we carried heat and called it home. Cases leaned along the wall. City slept, the echoes crawled. Lamp went out, the fret stayed warm. Our names asleep inside the phone. Here I am